Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to talk about the outlook for the pig in the year 2022, which is the year of the water tiger and begins on February 4th, 2022. Now, the information given here in this video applies to everyone who has the pig anywhere in their natal chart, in their birth chart, not just in the year. So even if you don't have if you're not born in the year of the pig, you may actually be born in the pig month, on a pig day, or in the pig hour, and then this will still apply to you. But first, obviously, you need to know whether or not you have the pig in your chart. So you can go to this link here. I also post the link in the notes to this video, so you can just copy paste it. And then with that, you can plot your Bazi chart, your natal chart. If you don't know the time you're born, it doesn't matter that much. It's not that important. Surely you know the rest of your birth date. So just enter that and you will end up with a birth chart like this. And as you can see in this sample chart, there is a year, there's a month, a day, and an hour. And each of them are associated with animal signs. So this particular person here is born in the year of the ox, the month of the tiger, on the rooster day, and in the tiger hour. So as you can see, there are more than just one animal signs in this chart. In fact, there are 3 different ones. And the same may be true for you. Yeah, so even if you're not born in the pig year, you may have it in the month, day, or hour. Some people have exactly the same animal sign in all 4. So that happens. It's rare, but it does happen. But most people have a combination of a few animal signs. Yeah. So just check what you have and then take note of whether or not you have the pig in the chart, because then this video definitely applies to you. Now, there's an additional layer of reading depending on where the pig actually appears, but it's not that important. As practitioners, we use this quite a bit. But if you're a beginner, it may be a little bit too complicated. But generally speaking, if you have it in the year, then the information I'm giving you in this video applies more to what is going to happen to you within your industry, within your social network, your extended circle of friends, or even your extended family. If it happens to be in the month, so if you are born in a pig month, then the information given here applies more to what's going to happen to you in your career, in your job environment, with your work colleagues or business partners, and even your siblings and parents. If it happens to appear in the day, so you're born on a pig day, then the information I give applies to your person, to your personal well-being, your health and wellness, but also your intimate relationship with your spouse or your boyfriend or whoever. And then if it happens in the hour, so if you're born in the pig hour, then the information applies to how you interact with, let's say, your children, or your employees, or people who rely on you, who depend on you. This could be even a cleaner or a nanny or a maid. Yeah, anybody who depends on you. But also the hour represents your investments, and it also represents your dreams and your ambitions that you've set for yourself. Yeah. But if this is a little bit too much, don't worry. Just check, do you have the pig or not? And then this will apply to you. So let's have a look what the pig can look forward to. Now, the first energy that comes into the pig this year in 2022 is the Grand Duke combination, because the pig actually has a natural pairing, a natural combination with the tiger. And this means that there will be a lot of individuals that come into your life to offer their assistance. Yeah, so you can expect to receive a lot of guidance from helpful people. We call them noble people in Chinese metaphysics. But generally what we mean by that is just helpful people, mentors, or just good friends, or just anybody who can help you both personally and professionally. So people who will be on hand with love and support whenever you need this. And this particular energy also helps you to connect with people in power and authority. And this obviously can come in very handy, especially if you're seeking approval for something, or maybe you need to apply for a permit in 2022. So this is a very, very good energy to have in the chart, the Grand Duke combination. Now, the next one here is the Fortune Virtue Star. This particular energy brings prosperity in general. Yeah, it denotes a good time all around. So you party, you eat great food, you have you're surrounded by really good friends, you have a lot of enjoyable times ahead of you. And so this usually also brings the tendency to put on weight, yeah, because you're having such a good time, you're eating out with friends, you're hanging out. So you may find it a little bit difficult to lose weight if you have to pig in your chart this year, but overall it denotes a really, really good time. And it's a time where you're just content and you celebrate with family and loved ones. And the best thing to do in order to activate this or accelerate this particular energy even further is if you do something that you have not done before, something that's maybe a little bit outside your comfort zone, but just try something new and create good memories with that. Then the next one we've got there is the Heavenly Virtue Star. This, as the name implied, is also a really, really good energy to have because it gives you the ability to remove obstacles in your life. So you may be, you may have some past issues that you want to resolve, or even just generally whenever there's an obstacle in your life in 2022 or a problem or an issue, this particular energy gives you the ability to resolve it, to circumvent the obstacle, to do whatever, to just remove it. Yeah, so this is very, very good. And remember that when you do have an obstacle coming your way, you have all these helpful people around you. So just ask for help and the obstacle will be removed. Now, then next up, we have the Prosperity Star. And again, Prosperity Star, the name implies already what's going to happen. So you do have really, really good chances for professional progress, and you will find that doors of opportunities will just open up for you. And all you need to do is just have the courage to walk through those doors and grab all the opportunities and all the chances that present themselves, because obviously with opportunities very often also comes the ability to maybe get a raise or get a promotion or somehow accelerate your career. So this is overall really, really positive, and the pigs have a lot of good times to look forward to. Now, there are two stars that you may be a little bit wary of. They're not overly negative, and especially with all these positive energies, you don't have to worry too much about them, but I'll just point them out so that you can be aware and maybe also counteract whenever you see that you are falling into these kind of traps. So the first one is the Robbery Star, and this brings the tendency this has a tendency of bringing negative or maybe toxic people into your life who do not have the best of your interests at heart, or who just bring a negative influence into your life. Yeah, so don't put yourself in a vulnerable position, and be very careful that the opportunities that are coming your way are true opportunities. Yeah, if something sounds too good to be true, it's most likely too good to be true. Or just maybe get a second opinion, and don't fall for all the promises that people make. Yeah, just be a little bit careful with that. And also, if you are a business owner and you have the pig in the chart, you may want to be a little bit careful with competition, yeah, because there's a tendency that competition takes opportunities away from you. Yeah, they rob you of your opportunities. So you need to act fast and think quick if you are a business owner. And then lastly, obviously, ensure that your valuables, that you know where your cash and your valuables are. Yeah, don't lose them or leave them in a taxi or at a restaurant or whatever. Yeah, just always take care of your belongings. because the risk of losing them or just forgetting them somewhere is quite high when you have the robbery Shah in the chart. And then lastly, we've got the curled tongue star. Now, the curled tongue star usually just brings arguments. And it means that issues could arise out of the most trivial situations if you don't know when to just shut up. Yeah, sometimes an argument is just simply not worth it. So avoid getting into stupid arguments, and particularly avoid participating in really hurtful gossip and rumors and all of that, and then you will be fine. But overall, the pig has such a positive energy in 2022. It's one of the best animal signs for 2022 because we've got the most auspicious auxiliary stars. So make this a fun 2022. If you have the pig in the chart, make it one of the best years ever. And don't focus on the negative niggling problems there with the robbery Shah and the curled tongue. Focus on the positive and you will have a fantastic year. All right, I will see you in my next video where I'll be talking about the rat in 2022.